It's only 10:13 for me.
All right. Oh.
Don't choke on it now.
All right. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I got with me Paul and Ranyo and a special guest, Gunarm Dine.
Thank you. Call me Dine.
All right, we're actually leaving off coming back exactly where we left off in this ugly blue uniform. Dude,
No, it's a hot, sexy uniform.
Will Hep too. I love how these guys are just so into it. All right, show them how to march and sing. This is the welcoming march. Then I'll sing along with you.
Then twirl that gun.
And the music just dies quietly. Hey, come on now. And march.
What's as silly as this whole event is, it's got some of the best music in the game.
What the hell?
You're in step, shoulder your gun. To shoulder your gun, press the circle button. All clear. Rufus has arrived! Haul ass. I love the little thing when you're trying to run and someone's moving, you'll just stutter step next to them. It's always amused me. So this part of the game could be fun and it could be really annoying. It really depends on what type of person you are. Like, if you're me, it could be a rather fun thing if you're not screwing around the whole time. If you're Paul, it's really annoying.
That's just one of the things that kind of feels out of place in a game like this.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Kind of like rhythm game mechanics being thrown in.
I do love the side view of the Junin cannon. Just sweeping over. This is Junin Academy.
And someone's compensating for something.
Well, at least it's not just sitting there as a figurehead. It actually gets use in the game.
Also uses the grounds for the best cat fight in RPG history.
Yes! I'm trying not to spoil too much of what happens in coming up, but anyone who doesn't know, that's their own fault. That's their own fault.
That's something to look forward to for later.
Yeah. I got stuck behind the guy. Let's go. Okay, watch close and do as I do, Roki. Sneak in the back when you see an opening. I actually am not good at this part.
Oh, you're not alone.
The whole June army will look bad if you mess up. Don't try to go in from the front. Alright, start marching. Okay, why didn't it let me go? Oh, I was waiting for... Well, did better than I thought. I got to 43 points. So-so. That's actually the better... That's the best I've ever done. And 6 ethers out of it. That's not shabby at all. Especially at this point.
I think that's the best prize you can get too, actually. Been so long.
Yeah. So, line up. Shut up. Don't make a move. I'm going to make all the moves because I feel like being a dick to Rufus. Oh, I can actually enter the menu there. Even the Air Force's Gilnika. Stop that stupid horse laugh. Yeah, Gahaha and Kahaha. Probably one of the more annoying Disc 2 bosses.
One of the more annoying duos for the entirety of the game, and unfortunately they get outdone by Zorn and Thorn on 9. Which is hard to do. I'm surprised they pulled that off.
And punch. And he almost got left behind. What a disaster. How do you pronounce that? Heidegger?
Heidegger.
Heidegger. Yeah, it's not easy trying to figure out how to pronounce these names. Man in a black cave, that must be Sephiroth. I love how, like, okay, yeah, there's a rumor going on with Sephiroth. It's like, if you would have seen him, you would have known.
Now, of course, had this game taken place a few years later, they would have gotten him confused with Organization 13.
Yeah. How many years? Like, 8 years?
Yeah, 8 to 10.
Yeah. It's weird thinking that this game came out in 1997. Hey, these guys are back. Show me your final pose. Okay, this can get really annoying if you mess up. At least they don't tell you like any special thing. Like, it doesn't say do like left cross, you have to memorize that circle. But it just says the button, turn left, turn right.
Yeah, this is like the first or second PlayStation game I ever played. It was the perfect opportunity to learn how the buttons were mapped. Coming off the Super NES.
Yeah.
Likely you didn't play Ape Escape.
Yeah, Ape Escape was a special kind of difficult.
Yeah, I'm actually a little pissed.
It's actually really hard to emulate it because you have to use the right stick so often.
No, the thing is though, what pisses me off is I can play it, but for some reason, running forward, he walks and won't run.
Yeah.
And that's what's in.
That's
Like,
because the controller, when you emulate it, doesn't have pressure sensitivity.
no, it works for all the other directions. Like I can run every other direction, but when it comes to walking forward,
yeah, that's weird.
It won't do it. And I tried fixing it in every single way possible. It would not work.
Hey, look, it's a Turk. Let's see if I can catch up to him before he disappears. Nope. Oh, actually, I did that time. Holy crap. Oh, there's a shop.
Actually, you can go in. You can follow him in.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of attack power. Atomic Scissors, that's another. You know, it'd be nice if you gave Barrett ranged weaponry, because I don't like his melee stuff.
Oh, yeah, I did only the Wrecking Ball one for like that one moment. And then I stopped.
I think he stops getting melee stuff
after this
too.
one. No, he's actually I don't think there's any melee stuff for him after this part.
No, there's a couple.
Oh shit, why'd I buy that?
There's the Wrecking Ball, there's one that there's like the scissors. There's
I don't know why I bought that. I'm aiming. The hell was that?
I'm laughing, I'm sorry.
That almost sounded like a submarine communique broadcast.
I thought it was like a bat screech or something.
I thought it was her daughter.
No, my little girl's in bed. No, I laughed at something. I was trying to keep it in for the sake of the
Apparently it didn't work out
stream.
very well.
No, you heard the squeak. I'm sorry.
You know you're not.
Wow. You know I don't like.
Oh yes, rude at the Patrick Stewart convention. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Even though you just left.
Sense Steel Restore. heal, revive. Oh, I fucking want revive.
No, you don't.
Wrong spot. I accidentally bought a sword that I didn't want to buy because I forgot that you can get a better one for free.
Why are you such a bad dog?
Yeah, no kidding. It's like, it's specifically why I try to do good in this, or good but not great, so I can pick up that sword for free.
You should be smacked.
Hey look, there's a big black man in a sailor suit.
Ah, I would not know who that is.
I think it's Jared.
Oh, but he's eating Subway now. You have to be mean to him.
Alright, it's time. Tin Hut. President Rufus has now arrived!
Holy fuck!
I love that it gives you just a little bit of leeway.
Wait. Just wait for that little bit of leeway.
Well, so you don't have to press it exactly when they do it. You can be off by a little bit.
I've done that and they still yelled at me for it.
Well, they'll yell at you for it, but it'll increase the president's mood still.
It's Heidegger. He yells at everybody.
Yeah. I mean, he already beat up on you earlier.
I was like Red 13, just watching you from the back, shaking his head.
Holy crap, I got a 170. I don't think I've ever... I think that's perfect, actually. Okay, this is the one where I like pressing the buttons just to mess with it. Here's a special bonus for you. A token of the president's kindness. Don't forget it. Yeah, Force Stealer. I just bought a sword that I didn't need. Son of a bitch!
This is why you wait.
This is why I'm a bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I told you to stop that stupid laugh. Rufus is a great character. I like the character growth that he has, but I don't like how he wimps out just that little bit in Advent Children.
Well, he still has his good moment in there.
Yeah, he's still got a bunch of great moments.
He looks like a Lego character, but then again, so does everyone else.
Well, yeah.
I also don't like that they made the Turks a laughing stock. Like, Reno is a complete badass in here.
But I liked the fact that they made them funny.
Well, they were funny in this game, but not to such a degree that they had them in the movie.
Yeah, they became kind of incompetent in the movie. Kind of got decayed big time.
Yeah. But he's still... I mean, they were able to hold off against Sephiroth, even the Sephiroth clones. Even if they didn't win, they were still able to hold off. Which shows which shows that they were just that good at fighting, that they were able to go toe-to-toe and not die against Sephiroth clones.
Sephi clones.
And good clones, not the pansies in this game that die.
Are you calling yourself a pansy?
Yes, Cloud is kind of a pansy.
He gets better.
He gets better, but...
Then he downshifts again in Advent Children.
Force Stealer, double with only 3 slots instead of the 4, but 100% accuracy and 4 more power. Problem is, I can't put elemental in this weapon. Fucking don't want poison. Well, at least I get to go into the boss with a Oh, I can't grab that because this guy's in the way.
Not for
So, my new friend, what games do you normally play?
I'm a big JRPG nut. Final Fantasy VI is my all-time favorite, and if it's a turn-based JRPG, I'm almost always guaranteed to play it. Exceptions are Pokemon or that genre, but
You said Pokemon, she instantly loved you.
Hmm?
He said Pokemon, and so now you instantly love him.
no, I don't like Pokemon.
Oh, never mind.
He's actually really big at playing games that other people remaster and stuff. Like I found his videos when I was watching the remastered versions of Mystic Quest.
Yeah, I originally started just playing some old favorites, and my first LP was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. And soon after I finished that, I found a fan remake, and decided to LP that because no one had done that before, and that's kind of inspired my channel theme to be classic games re-envisioned and remastered. So I usually do remakes is the main theme.
Yeah.
There are exceptions.
And those videos were really good. And Mystic Quest, the reason why I found them was Mystic Quest is probably my favorite Final Fantasy VII game, if not one of my childhood favorite games.
It's not a bad game. It's just simple.
Yeah, it's not something separate. Like, a good game can be a simple game. So.
So many people say it's bad because it's too easy.
And then you look at things like, What's His Face Was Alone, or the Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Extremely easy games. Really good.
Yeah. But I was thinking of doing Mystic Quest for a stream. Just because
I already did.
No, I haven't. But, yeah, I probably have the main game completely memorized because I played it so many times.
And there's not a whole lot of dialogue.
Yeah. It's definitely not as long as this.
Yeah, the LP of the original was 6 hours, I think. Both remakes took longer, of course. The second remake's a lot harder.
Yeah. Did you ever play the hard version of Mystic Quest?
I didn't. I need to go back and do that sometime.
It's definitely a game that's eating its Wheaties. Let me just put it this way. You get very little money through the whole game, so most of the time when you want to heal, you actually have to go back to the Foresta to get the free heal.
That's not a problem. That also reminded me of the second DLC quest for Muramasa Rebirth on Vita. You play as a poor farmer, and the game intentionally gives you a lot less money for every battle.
There's also one other thing. Besides one enemy, you'll be seeing 2 words a lot. Counterattack.
Oh.
Practically every enemy in the game will have counterattack with status effects tacked on them.
So status effects weren't bad enough on that game.
Yeah, it's really brutal. So you get very little money. Hey, the guy finally moved. You get very little money, and status effects everywhere. So the dungeons just become a pain.
Yep, and unfortunately, I really don't like things like that. Making it hard for the sake of making it hard. There's a point between being fun, challenging, or just being frustrating.
Well, also, depending on how you do it, Mystic Quest could be somewhat difficult if you don't kill everything in the dungeon and grab everything, and if you have your ally on automatic instead of manual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even with it, if you don't have your guy on automatic, there are a lot of enemies that will just one-shot you out of nowhere, and then one-shot your partner, and it's game over, and you don't know what just happened. Like, Doom Powder. Nobody likes Doom Powder. Stupid ninjas.
Oh boy.
So
that was an interesting fight.
yeah. Actually, I do love that they have like the hidden weaknesses in the final dungeon for the first 2 bosses. Like everyone knows at least one of the two. Where the first free fight you can instantly kill with the Dragon's Claw. But what I recently found out was that you can instantly defeat Stone Golem with Exit. I did not know
that one.
I didn't know that one until recently. You don't get experience for it, but it's still an instant kill.
Yep. And of course, there's the final boss's weakness.
Yeah. Which sometimes will backfire if you do it wrong. It'll just fully heal him, so he's at full health in his final form.
Yeah, that was the hilarious thing on my LP of the original game. I had an easier time beating him the hard way as a result of that.
Yeah. Well, the hard way is still not that difficult. Alright, let's tack on some... Don't need Chocobo Lure. You know what? It's much easier to deal with materia if you have it in the exchange menu, I found.
Nope. Nope.
And I don't think you can pick up any enemy skills from this boss.
Nope.
Not that I'm bothering with enemy skills. I don't like grabbing enemies. Hey, and there's actual fights here now.
Some of the enemy skills do become pretty good for later on. I don't think I ever not used Trine during the train in Disc 2. Because there's a boss weak against lightning, and Trine just absolutely decimates him.
I don't like. I like grabbing Mighty Guard if I can.
Yes.
But that's pretty much the list of what I grab.
Yep.
Because otherwise it's just a... Oh, did it have it scroll down?
The other super useful one, especially for the Northern Continent, is Beta, but of course you have to deal with Midgard Zolms for that one.
Couldn't you... Oh no, you gotta try and from Materia Keeper. So, it's time for the first climax boss.
Best boss music in the game.
I sort of like Born of the God. The penultimate boss fight music.
Ah.
After a long sleep, the time has come. Oh guys, it goes through the floorboards. Who are you?
I'm reminded of a friend of mine telling me about a time he ran through this game. He renamed everyone to be Sephiroth. Ended up being confusing as hell, but also hilarious.
Yeah, I can understand that. So let's hope Petrify works, or the stop from my limit works. Cross slash. See if this stops it, because if it does, then this fight just became amazingly easy. Nope, it's still moving. Let's see Shiva. So Shiva does ice elemental damage to all enemies. I didn't say it earlier, but Chokamog does non-elemental and a chance to stop. Which is actually how I usually beat Dyne later on. I just tack on all my summon materia on Barret. I have Chokamog at level 2. Hit him with Chokamog, then Ifrit, then Shiva, then Chokamog, and he dies.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those fights where if you're not ready for it, it will be a pain.
Yeah, if you go in not knowing what to do, you will die. I love this music. It is definitely in the top 3, but it's definitely hands up whether this is the best in the game or the second best. Come on, Chokamog, stop him! Let's try. Is there anything good that you can steal from this one?
I don't think so.
I haven't hit steal at all during Midgar, so I hadn't even bothered with it. I prefer when it upgrades to Mug, so I can at least do damage. Not like in look at this. Oh, I already used sense. Fuck. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Drop the pot.
Excuse you.
Thank you. I think I was gonna burp until I bent over to pick something up.
Glorious. Does my attack do more damage? Yeah, my attack does more damage than fire, so beat him up. Actually, that's another fight that will just destroy you if you're not ready for it. Demon's Gate in near the end of Disc 1.
Yes.
That gave me so much problems the first couple times I fought it.
Other socket. You remember that lava pool that was spawning area?
And my main guy just died.
Smooth. Looks like Ronnie will just have to save the day.
Well,
Can't have much to go though.
it's got like 1,500 left. And Ro just died.
What? You mother...
Well, when my healer, when the person that has Cure All is completely stopped, there isn't much I can do.
You got me killed. I'm pissed off.
I'll be pissed off at him too.
And this is much better now. Yeah, it's got 1,200 health.
So I give you permission to kick his ass.
Oh, good.
Happily do so.
Yay! Stop missed. You can't help but celebrate when that stupid spell misses.
Anything to get the enemy to waste a turn.
Yeah, no kidding. Especially this enemy when they do 200 plus to your whole party.
And you're running on only about 600. No, not even that.
Yeah, he's
500
up.
HP on average.
Oh, why'd I have her attack? Oh no! Oh, you're dead. I don't care.
Yaho watashi wa kattaze.
Oh, it's so satisfying hearing that death. I'm leaving this with 2 limits active too.
Oh, you ended with 3.
Got an all level up. Picked up a white cape, some dosh. So this is the only chance that you can pick up that red thing. If you leave, it's permanently gone. Fun times. Time is now. I'll try. Don't interrupt me. Went off searching for the promised land so he can become the ruler of the planet 5 years ago. You don't know what's going on, Cloud.
Does he ever, now that I think about it?
No, somewhat once later on.
Probably after he starts getting everything cleared up.
Yeah. So, finally got Ifrit. He's fire elemental damage to everyone. Let's give that to you. Oh, you don't have anything good that I could take off. Why you had double sense, Cloud? Jeez.
Because a certain somebody gave it to him.
I don't remember giving him double sense. I was wondering why he was the only one that had sense in the party. Dots.
Now, if he's the only one who has sense in the party, they're screwed.
Wind slash. Ha. Wind slash. That is for Yuffie. See, this is why I don't like buying weapons often. So much free decent stuff. That being said, I did miss picking up Vincent's free weapon.
Good job.
Sephiroth is alive. The Promised Land, does it really exist? Possibly. We don't know yet.
But it does.
I actually once played a fan sequel to this. It takes place right after the end of the game, where you do enter the Promised Land after the final boss fight, but never finished it.
Huh. That might be interesting to play.
I wonder if it still exists.
I'm sure it exists somewhere. This is the internet. Things don't just disappear.
True.
Except for when, you know, some people will just disappear if you don't look. That's neither here nor there. So, we are now in Costa del Sol.
Every time you say that name, I think of Zach in his bathing suit.
There's nothing but
What?
squats on the beach.
Yep.
I like Dud's sailor suit. He looks so cute. What do you mean, cute? Player interaction. Why don't you use that sailor suit for JAMAs?
I can't remember the name of that site that you went to it a long time. Anime theme, that's what it is. Let's see if it still exists.
Take a break, then head off. So, do you ever buy the house here in Costa del Sol?
Eventually.
I usually don't bother. Oh no, there's a helicopter. Let's get out of here. I usually don't bother getting the house. There's too much other stuff I can do with my money. Like gold saucer. Gold saucer and chocobo breeding.
Oh my god, this shit hurts.
And there's Gahaha.
Yeah, I'm working on.
Who's on the helipad? Or who's in the helicopter? I don't remember.
Rufus.
No, he came off the ship. He was on the ship. I don't know if he was if he's leaving by helicopter or not.
Yeah,
think
because
he is.
the general stays.
I suppose it'd be better to just take the helicopter with them on the boat so they save fuel, but still.
Again, file-phase logic.
Yeah. They all slipped through. You messed up big time. Big this time, Heidegger.
They have to refuel?
Well, the helicopter, if it flies across the ocean, it's probably not going to have that much. It'd probably have to sit and refuel for a while.
You know, the ocean's really not that big, but...
Well, the ocean's pretty big.
No, talk about to get from there to where they,
From
where they were.
From Junin to Costa del Sol, it would be a decent sail.
Yeah.
Oh, that game still actually does still exist. How about that?
Hmm. I can't wait to beat Heidegger's ass later on.
Oh, it still exists, but it doesn't work on anything after Windows ME. That's a shame.
That is a shame. Well, I suppose compatibility mode would make it work.
No, I have to give it a try again. Haven't played that game in years. Never beat it.
But yeah, doesn't work after Windows ME, and that's pretty old.
Yeah, that site is one of the first big sites I found after getting internet access back in the 90s. And it's still there, still big.
Trying to kick the ball. Let me kick the ball, kids. I want to play.
Kick it into Red's face.
Yep.
That's the only reason to do so.
How about a soft made in Costa del Sol? Potion, high potion, Phoenix down, soft. I might want to take a couple softs actually. And the reason why you come here is go talk with this dude.
That could be worse. He's not wearing a thong.
It's Hojo. That girl in the bikini? I want to talk with this man. Hey, who do you think you are? I'm a scary man, apparently. I'm busy right now. I'm trying to get a tan in my
Lab coat.
lab coat. Because the makers of my game were too busy to give me swim trunks.
And we're better off for it.
Yeah.
Apparently, must be good luck.
Honestly, that'd make the fight later on hilarious if you fought him in swim trunks. Should be obvious. I'm getting a tan. See, this game's pretty good when it's actually trying to be funny. And then it gets into the serious, and it's like, you're trying too hard.
Well, sometimes it doesn't have to even try to be funny once you get Sid in the game.
Yeah. Sid and Barrett are hilarious.
And that would be the sad thing if they ever remade this and fixed the dialogue and translation errors. So many people would complain that it's not as funny anymore.
Fucking pizza.
It took me a long time to figure out exactly what he meant by that.
I'm still not sure what he means by that.
He's talking about the plate above their heads is circular. Just the
I figured it. I figured that it was something like that, but I don't know. How is she? You didn't know she died. I see. You see, Hojo would be cool if he wasn't fucking insane. And then you see just how insane he is if you play that terrible game that Vincent was the main character of.
Dirge of
So that
Cerberus.
game wasn't bad.
I haven't played it myself, but a friend said, yeah, it's not the best Final Fantasy VII spin-off.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, it's not that bad. It's just different because now it's a third-person shooter instead of what people are
And the
used to.
storyline is completely ridiculous.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's in here, alright. Barrett's checking himself out in the mirror in the... He's still in his suit.
You know, if he were to grow to a gigantic size, would he be mistaken for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in that thing?
Wow! Wow!
That's just what it's just what I see every time I see him in that sailor suit. Forget that he's black.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know, I probably would have been alright if you said chocolate marshmallows. Which are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
Yes.
disgusting.
Yeah, they are.
Is Red 13 invisible? Oh no, they're just bouncing off the wall, okay.
Really?
That seems lazy to me, but... Alright, how much time have we taken?
Funny enough, I just called my giant camera. That's fine.
Oh, we taking
Actually, they're bouncing the ball off him.
No, they're bouncing the ball off the wall because he's not there.
Hmm.
Oh, I think this is a good place to...
When he was there, it looked like he was flicking with his tail.
No, I didn't see him there. Like the second time going back. They're just bouncing off the wall. Well, this is a good place to stop this video for now. Because we're starting to get close to an hour, and it is a while before we get past the mountains. So, this is Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, And next time, we make our way through the mountains, go through Coral area. Alright. We might play some more, but otherwise, night, folks.